it makes us think, it makes me think also how we are addicted to good, to better life. So if you live, I would say, maybe not rich, but a good life, you live a good life, and you go abroad and you live a more poor life, because until you get, on your feet, until you get a place of your own, until you get a place where the rent is not so high, and then you may permit some stuff, until you get on your own feet, you live more poor life than you lived before in your country. It's what we done, we as our family, when we went abroad. And here we lived also poor, but there, before we stand on our feet, it was a little bit harder. But when we stand on our feet and we did get a job, the proportion between the salary that I paid for the job and the we spend, it's okay. But the proportion here from the salary that we get on our month and what we spend, it's not proportional. It's not rational. The things that we need to buy, to eat, to our services for home are more expensive than the salary that we get. If you don't eat nothing, yes, but if you want to eat something, I don't know, good or something healthy, everything that is healthy is expensive. And it's not normal this way. It's not only in our country. I saw that Albania also has problems with that. And so many countries that have problems with it, but they're trying to deal it. But we are trying to deal with that hundreds of years, and we don't manage to do. But fuck it, but with my voice. I thought about that when I was watching the news, and there is two opinions. Always on one situation there is 2 points of view. 2 points of view. I always said that. On the same situation, there are 2 points of view. And the first one, our superior prosecutor of anti-corruption institution did resign. The first point of view, she did came on. She did came to rule that institution, to put the person that stole from our government millions, and then they just run away in other countries. The reason she came here is to make law and order. Did she make it? There are 2 points of view. The one, she didn't put the fifth the stole from our government, and the second point of view, maybe she did all the requirement on all the procedure stuff that it did, that compelled our law. So why I'm saying that? So there is 2 points of view. She did resign because our 2 institutions, the anti-corruption and another institution, they allies there by law, because the government party decided so. The first point of view, that she did resign because she didn't do what the things she needed to do. What she did resign because she didn't want to participate in that alignment of these institutions. Or she did resign because she had another opinion. It's also integrated in the second part. So this is what I'm thinking about. I understand that she came from America, And there in America she did well. But here in Moldova, that is, I don't know, 20 times smaller, she couldn't do what she needed to do. But how could she? When we studied in our youth, when we studied that law, we know that the law, it spreads only on the territory of the state. So it's a national law. It's not like in U.S. law, a federal law and state law. It's only national law that by the territory of our state, the territory of the state that we live in. How we could get the thieves that stole from our government, that run and are in other countries to get here. I don't know how procedure is called in English, but in I know how in Romania it's called. How we could, there is a procedure, extradare. There is a procedure to get them here, but it must be not only our law and the law of that country to be this, to be the, how to say, they must co-work it. This our laws and their laws, and then also the document that are in our law should conceal to be sent there, and there should be sent a commission, like an external commission, that should be approved by that country in which the thieves are, and then if he is I don't know, got or placed on evidence or something, legalized, he did work legalized there, so, and he did not apply to appeal, he did not appeal to some court, so in that case, that country should conceive to this commission that we send from here to analyze the case of that person, and should extradition, I don't think this word exists. So should be extradited in our country, to extradition in our country should be made, and he should be put in jail. It's something that unbelievable. So if they ran in another country, even if it's penal law, and he is not in the country that are in European Union, because European Union has an acquis communautaire. Acquis communautaire is like a community acquis. It's like a law that spreads all the countries. So all the countries have their national law, and also the countries have not only national law, but the law that they adopt by entering the European Union. So now, if the country did not adopt it, and did not include it as we include it with Constitution in our law, it couldn't be done. But if the country adopt this acquis community, I don't know how the communitary acquis, the acquis of European Union, if they adopt this acquis, it means that they agree that their laws are below the laws of superior laws of all the communitary countries. But if the thieves, if those who are called the thieves, ran away in countries that do not agree to this, to imply that acquis, even if they are in European Union, or they are in countries that are not in the European Union, because there are countries on the European continent that are not in the European Union, how a prosecutor could get them here? I don't know. Did she do all the procedure stuff well? This is something that all institution can. Did she do it well? I don't know. Did she do everything? She always complained that it wasn't enough people, it wasn't enough time, and the people, I observed the people that came to power, not only I mean the general prosecutor, not only the general prosecutor,